I can't be the only one who thinks this way, right? Who feels this way about this situation. You know, we find a girl or we spot a girl when we're walking around doing our thing, going about doing our daily life every day, going to grocery shopping, going to school, going to work, wherever, and we spot a girl. She got some curves, she got nice hair, nice skin, she looks hot, whatever. We want to talk to her, right? We want her in our life. And you'll be lying to me right now and to yourself if you told me that there has not been a single time in your life as a man, as a straight man, where you saw a girl, you spotted a girl, and she just looked so good to the point where you thought of the next 10 years with her, right? Or you just thought of the future with her. You wanted her in your life, in your future, right? Am I the only one who thought this way? I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Pretty much every single guys I've ever talked to about relationships and women, this and the other, have all confirmed this. So I really want to know your input in this as well. But what happens after that? Let's talk about in today's society, in today's time. Let's not talk about what happened in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Let's not talk about how modern day women are complaining about men not taking them out on a date, instead wanting to just have Netflix and chill over with them. I saw a Instagram video or a TikTok, or I don't know, I think it was Snap, something, some video on some social media platform, might have been on YouTube as well, where it was a woman complaining to her parents or her other girlfriends, saying that where has all the men gone, all the good men gone? Why can't a guy ever ask me out on a date and take me out on a dinner date? The video started off her just completely screaming at the top of her lungs and saying, uh, what happened to guys asking us out to dinner dates? All these guys are doing nowadays, all these guys are doing today in today's time is just asking me over for Netflix and chill. Who's raising these boys? That was her exact words. Those were her exact words, and she was screaming, literally screaming that at her friends. You could tell she's bursting out in emotions. We all know women are slaves to their emotions, right? We all know this. So they can still sit here and complain that we're not taking them out on dinner dates, we're not being chivalrous, and this, that, and the other. But they're forgetting to see the number one fact that's holding us from doing all that, which is them being sluts, which is them wanting the best of both worlds. What's the both worlds? The first world is them going out and shaking their ass, and then the second world is them coming home to their boyfriend or their man and being intimate with him and still wanting his respect or expecting his respect and love and care only for her, not for anybody else. But while she was busy just a few hours ago at the nightclub or at the bar or going out with her friends, checking out other guys, getting attention from other guys, shaking her ass somewhere else, right? That's the best of both worlds. You know, there was a Snapchat story I posted on my Snapchat a year ago, and you know how Snapchat reminds you things that you did, like things that you posted on your Snapchat from previous year or even 2 3 years ago. So Snapchat reminded me, and the Snapchat story said, every chick wants a Christian Grey. If you guys don't know who Christian Grey is, he's the main character from 50 Shades of Grey, the movie 50 Shades of Grey. It says every woman wants, or every chick wants a Christian Grey, but not a single chick wants to admit that Christian Grey wanted Anesthesia, the main female character in the movie, so bad because she was a virgin. Everybody's forgetting to admit that, huh? Nobody wants to admit the fact that the only reason why Christian Grey wanted Anastasia so bad is because she was a virgin. But everybody still wants a Christian Grey, right? And that's what I mean when I say that we're so close but yet so far. And I don't want to say that women created this problem and then men kind of fell victim to it, because really if you look into it, it was feminism fault. If you really want to point fingers at someone, sorry guys, my fat ass roommate upstairs walking around, so that's why you're hearing all these cracks. He's a fucking elephant upstairs. God. Anyways, Um, so if you really want to point fingers and blame someone or something, it's feminism's fault. They sold these women this lie that hey, you can get the best of both worlds. You can be that close to your man. You can be very close to your man, that one partner that you're supposed to have, that everybody tells you that you should have, who's supposed to wine and dine you and be chivalrous to you. But at the same time, you should also be far away from him. You should still not connect emotionally with him. You should still monkey branch. You should still keep another foot on another base, while you're still while you still have this base secured. And then it's trickled down. It's that reaction is being trickled down to men, because men are now starting to see this foolishness that women are doing with us. And now men are waking up, and now men are doing the same thing. We're pumping and dumping. We're creating rosters. We're not letting women come to us. If you really look into the history of feminism, you'll see that it was women who first started believing into this ideology. And obviously, you have simps and white knights and blue pill guys who's obviously going to support them regardless, because they just want to sniff of that stinky ass vagina. So, with the help of those simps, women first started living this lifestyle, this double standard lifestyle, right? Double standardized lifestyle. And then eventually men caught up and saw that, hey, there's no point of respecting one woman. There's no point of loving one woman, giving my heart to one woman, treating her nice, when at the end of the day, I'm just another number in her phone book. I'm just another Snapchat guy in her Snapchat. I'm just another Instagram DM in her Instagram. Men are waking up. I mean, thanks to social media in the past 10 years, men have woke up a lot more. Really, in the past 5 years, thanks to YouTube, other social media platform. Social media is a bless and it's a curse at the same time. But that's why I always tell you guys to share my videos to other men, so that more and more men can wake up to this. And even on my channel, I teach my guys that, hey, don't get attached, keep your guard up, pump and dump, create rosters, be smart with it. Why? It's not because I'm being a hypocrite and I like being a hypocrite and this, that, and the other. No, I want the best for my men. That's why. And this right now, this situation of being single and still sleeping with multiple women, that's getting the best of both worlds for my men. Since feminism is out there looking out for the best of women, at least somebody, Zeke, Coach Greg Adams, Steph is Cold, Alpha Male Strategies, Better Bachelor, all these guys on the Red Pill community. We have to watch out for the men, because nobody's out here for a voice. Nobody's out here giving a voice for our men. And you really think you're gonna create a better generation in the future? You really think you're going to create some strong community in the future without the help of men, real men? No, you're not. And we're already seeing the proof. The proof is in the pudding. We're already seeing uh, today's teenage boys are being feminists and feminized, and being pussified because they don't have a strong male figure in their life. So clearly, it's not working out. Suicide rates are going up, divorce rates are going up, marriage rates are dropping, childbirth rates are dropping, relationship success rates are dropping. So clearly, it's not working out, this new system. But hey, I'm just another guy, right? Who am I? But yeah, fellas. But if you really look into it, neither solutions is the perfect solutions. The perfect solution would have been if we still had that nuclear family. So the solution that feminism is giving to the women, and the solution that we red pill content creators are giving us our men, neither of them is the perfect solution, because the relationship, quote unquote, that you guys see even in today's world, on Instagram, on your high school campus, on your college campus, these are just fake stuff. This is nothing real. How do you think the girl would act if the guy just simply asked her, hey, delete all your social media apps and I'll delete all of mine too? How do you think the girl would react to that? Just think about it for a second. So you're telling me this guy who you claim to love, this guy who you claim that is the center of your universe, this person who you claim that means the whole world to you, because these are the words, these are the phrases that women like to use, right? These are the senses. that women use. Oh, he's the center of my universe. He's my whole world. He means the world to me. I love him so much. You guys don't even know what love means, first of all. So that's another video topic. But I'm not making any of these sentences up, any of these phrases up. These are you women's word of mouth, right? You guys are saying this because men usually don't say gay shit like this as much as women do. But you can't give up your social media platforms for this person who seems to be your whole world. So clearly, something is not right there. Either he's not your whole world, or see where I'm going with this, ladies? See how stupid you sound when you say things like this? You're not fooling anybody here, especially us red pill word man. When you say he's the universe, he's my whole universe, he's the center of my, he means the world to me, you mean right now, because you feel certain kind of way about him. It's all about feelings for you guys. We get it. Men's love is logical. Women's love is emotional. That's why you see men being more loyal to women than women being loyal to men. I'm not talking about red pill men here, okay? Red pill men, it's almost impossible for us to be loyal to women because we know women's nature. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think the long-term solution is, guys, to this? Because clearly nobody's really happy in this world, even the people in the relationship. I know deep down you guys are missing something. Deep down, every time you guys leave each other's houses and you drive back to your house, on that drive back home, you feel some kind of way. And this is me talking about the phase after the cupcake phase, after you come out of the cupcake phase with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend. And the cupcake phase the honeymoon phase, right? That phase can last all the way up till 6 years. There's no time limit on it. After that phase is gone, after your eyes are cleared up, after your judgment is not clouded anymore by her pussy, you come home and you always feel some sort of a empty void inside of you every time you're driving back home. And you just can't seem to put your finger on it. Same thing with the females. And do you know what you do in that time? You go back in your phone and you text her or you look through socials. You never take the moment to put everything away, all your socials away, all you put your phone down, turn your phone off, whatever, and just go on a drive or even sit somewhere by a lake or somewhere quiet and just think to yourself. Ask questions to yourself. See if you can answer the unknown questions by yourself, to yourself. That's how you really learn about yourself. Without you learn yourself, you can't really go and learn somebody else to be in a relationship with them. Nobody wants to do that because everybody wants to fill up this empty void, this happiness with social media, with external validations, with Instagram likes, with Tinder matches, with makeup, with fast food, with alcohol, with cock hopping, with pussy hopping. Everybody wants to do that. Why do you think we feel this emptiness, especially when we go to sleep at night? You'll feel this emptiness every now and then. It's because we're not fulfilled within ourselves first, and we try to find that from someone else to complete ourselves. You'll notice that's one of the number one reasons why people get in relationships is because they're bored or lonely and/or both. And it's paralyzing us, fellas, especially in today's society where women literally want the best of both worlds. You're smashing her, you're cuddling with her, you're so close to her. You're kissing her on her lips, she's kissing you back on each other's neck. You're getting so turned on, you're kissing each other behind your ear and on your earlobes. You feel some kind of way. She's getting wetter than the ocean. You're getting hard as a rock. You just can't seem to resist each other. And then as soon as you bust a nut, as soon as she's done swallowing your load, that emptiness hits you hard. That's when you pull her into your chest, so you have that skin to skin touch, So that emptiness feeling gets away from your head. You don't feel that lonely because you know deep down that this is not real, what you're having with her. You know deep down her having so many guys on her Instagram, her having guy friends or Snapchatting guys or having guys on her phone is not right. Doesn't feel right. And you just can't seem to put fingers on what it is that doesn't seem right. And that's when you come on YouTube and Google to find answers. And you come across a brown ass motherfucker like me to give you answers. Right? The answer is we're too distracted by our surroundings. There's a reason why your grandparents could last their relationship. It's not because, oh, we tried, so we every time some problem came up, we tried to work on it to make it better. No, it's because they didn't have as many distractions to begin with. They didn't have as many options to choose from. It fucks with your head when you have that many distractions. You want it all. Even though you can touch it all, even though you can dip your dick in most of it all, you can't really have it all. If you know what I mean. It doesn't really belong to you. Your girlfriend doesn't really belong to you. She doesn't really love you. You don't really love her. It's just lust. It's just facade. It's just a fake. It's just the cupcake phase, the honeymoon phase. And that's why 98% of the relationships don't work. And that's why you're so close to each other at times, but yet it feels so far away from you. It feels that every single day you have to work a little bit harder than the day before. Say a little bit more butterfly words, which are what? Which are, I love you, baby, I can't wait to see you. You mean the moon, and I love you to the moon and back. All these cute phrases. It seems like you're having to say a little bit more of these phrases. It seems like you're having to form your senses a little bit more poetic, right? A little bit more creative. You're having to be a little bit more creative with her, with the words that you say to her, for her to get the same reaction out of her. Because your foundation is not right. If it was, you wouldn't have to do any of this monkey game. Just the fact that you being in her life should have been enough for her to be chasing after you. And that's why we teach you guys strategies, push and pull game. Don't text her after you fuck her. All these different strategies and loopholes to get her keep chasing after you, right? But if you really look into it, all of this is fake. None of this is real. And then that makes you question yourself. Is love real? I'm not going to answer that in this video. Even in the past, when your grandparents were together, did they really have true love in between them, or was it just transactional? That's a very, very, very loaded question. Or is it just women's nature and men's nature, and everything is just logical and pre-programmed to work in a certain way, and we're just getting along with that program and figuring out, some men are figuring out that program. We're coming from the blue pill world to the red pill world. It's literally like the Matrix, the movie Matrix, right? I don't know, man. I think a lot sometimes to myself, Some of you guys won't even last a day if you don't have your phone, your computer, any of that. I can go months, years without any social media, any technology, because of what I have inside of this. Conversating with myself. Figuring out things by myself. Maybe it's a bless for me, maybe it's a curse for me. I don't know. But it can be your biggest enemy. You can become your biggest enemy sometimes, fellas. So you gotta be careful about what kind of information you're taking in. Because this right here, your head, your brain, this is your temple. You gotta protect it at all costs. And you gotta look out for what's real and what's fake. I know I couldn't give you guys a solid answer to this question, to this solution, but this is something to think about. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.